Yeah. Let me take it from the top, you incompetent, if you have pretend like a compost, a comp to defend, and I wonder where the competition. I'll spit again, then it's not a one with the comp for the king. I put a sting on anybody in the ring when I hit him in the low with a flow like an AK, send him to the flow, yeah, yo, this a mayday, pull up in the hood, I got a cut like I'm in cake it. California payday, all over my flow with it, similar to Raiden. Hurricane with the pain, yelling, hey baby. Kicks on time with punchlines of rage, claim the best with no reply, that's way gay. What's up, it's your boy Don Kam and we're going off the grid with Prolifix Pod. What's up? The interest mostly came from, I listened to a lot of rap stuff. Like when I was a kid, I used to listen to all the tapes in my brother's room. So I got into all that stuff, Limp Bizkit and Linkin Park and all that stuff. And I was attracted to rap genre. Like even though it was rock, it was like a rap rock genre. So mostly I started from there. And when I reached in college, I got introduced to all these softwares and all that, and I started making my own stuff. Like that's how it mostly got started. Old school, I think Rakim, MF Doom, Cannabis. He's not that old school. Like he was around the 2000s era, so and new school, I like to say, I don't really listen to a lot of new school stuff, like mostly Post Malone, Actually, I listen to a lot of, underground rappers, those who are not that famous, not in the mainstream, there's this guy Bones, and then I listen to a lot of Ghostman, Red Z, and all that stuff, like dark rap and all that stuff. Deon CLI started back in 2016 when I started making music around 2013, but I was kind of like an introvert, so I really wanted to get on stage, but I was kind of shy. So I thought forming a group and going on stage would be a better option for me. So that's how I started Deon CLI with 2 members who are not in Arunachal right now. They're outside. Then likewise I met JT, Moen, and all the members. Tanah Cipher, obviously everybody, back in the day, Cipher was the thing. Back in 2016-17, everybody was doing Cipher, and most of the famous rappers, they got famous from Ciphers. To be honest, it was the same for us, we got famous from our Cipher only. So I thought we had to do one version of Arunachal Pradesh. I got inspired from Brother V and all that. They were doing Ciphers, and that's how they got famous. So I made an Arunachali version of it, I contacted my friends, all the rapper friends that were there back then, and that's how it got shaped, And the second installment of the Cipher, it got really famous, I don't know, it blew up. I wasn't really expecting much from it, because back then my channel was not that big. I had 5K subscribers maybe, I don't know. I think the best show period for me would be in Sepa, with my crew. I think that would be the best, mostly, and the second best would be in Shillong. There was this festival called Hills Festival. It's coming up next month also. So I think rap genre is the most fun genre, because nobody's really judgmental. I had a lot of fun from starting till now. I don't think other genres, they might have fun, but I don't know, man. For me, it was really, really fun, all the artists and everybody performing, going here and there, making songs, for me it's a very fun experience, you know. If you talk about English, I think JT is the best, I guess, because I haven't heard anybody else spit in English that good. Still, like, he has been spitting from way back, you know, 2013, and still, like, 10 years from now, still nobody is out there who's doing better than him in English. Like, I don't know, lyrics-wise, I guess, even flow and everything. And if you talk about Hindi genre, like, there's tons of rappers, you know, a long list of rappers spitting in Hindi these days. I think Narbux is doing pretty good for himself, and then there's this guy called Akuma. He is also pretty good, man. Yes, definitely, man. Like, right now I'm trying to make a project, you know, like I want to make a club remix of Jajinja song, you know, like sample it and make a club version of it, you know, because people really enjoy that song. So I was thinking, like, maybe we can do a rap version of it, you know, with the same hook sung by a rapper, and then the verse will be in Nishi, and of course I'd like to feature my man Bengetamo in it, like, you know, add a little Hindi rap. So, you know, it's gonna be a big hit. And of course, I want to promote Nishi rap, you know, a lot. You know. Back in just after passing out school, like, I really wanted to be a boxer. Like, I was really into it, man. Like, I was 100% sure I was gonna be a, you know, at least I wanted to play the nationals and all that. But, you know, I got lost on the way. I couldn't make it, you know. But that was my, you know, I really wanted to be in that sport. But on the way, I got clashed with music, and so here I am right now. And apart from music, I think I'm just gonna do business now. I don't want to get into a job, you know. I don't like being under anybody else's, you know. I don't like bosses, you know. I think I'm just gonna continue running my channel, you know, make music for other people, and you know, keep their copyrights and all that, make money out of it, organize shows and all that. As far as for me, I think I'll do it for a couple of years, and maybe, you know, because music life, it's not really healthy for your family. So and also it's a young man's game, you know, like, this obviously music thing is a young man's game. You get old, you get into other stuff, you know. As time comes, you have to, you know, get more inside your family, and music is really not, you know, go hand in hand with that stuff, you know. Deon Clique was, you know, we had a lot of fun, man. Like, it was crazy. Deon Clique, it ran like a machine, you know. Everybody had their roles, and every time we got up on stage, you know, it was on the stage, backstage, whatever you say, man. We were more than like music artists, you know. We took care of each other, you know. We had each other's backs and all that, you know. And I think those were the best days of my life, and I would want to be with them again, you know, if it's possible. You know, we can. Obviously, I want to perform with them again. I really, you know, like, I really wanted to write a really good diss song, you know. I really wanted to beef with a rapper, you know. I never got that chance, you know. Like, obviously, I wrote a diss track against Genie, but, you know, don't really know him. You know, I did not have any connection, and I felt like that track was not really good, you know, because as far as my potential goes, I think I could have written a better song. So I got this chance with UNB because all around I was hearing, you know, a lot of rappers. He has been performing for like 1 year in Arunachal Pradesh, right? So first time I met him, like I didn't really feel his attitude, you know. I felt kind of disrespected, you know. Me and DJ Milo and all the people, you know, we organized his show. Like if it wasn't for us, I think only a handful of people would pull up to his show, you know. I'm being honest, because nobody really knew him, you know. We promoted his stuff and all that, and I really, when I met him, like it was, he was kind of being a disrespectful asshole, you know. And so I got my chance, you know. But I let it go, because that time I was really not. I did not diss him right then, but after a while, you know, I kept seeing him. He was giving interviews. He was staying in Arunachal, like, you know. But it was really annoying, man. So I thought, like, this is my chance to, you know, show my writing skills, and maybe if he disses me back, so it's good. It's a good thing for me if he disses me back. If he does not, it's still the same, you know. I'm winning anyway. So like that's how the song was created, man. If you ask any real rapper, you know, any OG from Northeast, most of the, you know, good rappers in Northeast, and nobody really knows him, you know. He spent most of his life in mainland. He gathered his audiences from outside of India, mostly Nepal. You know, he's representing Nepal one time, and then all of a sudden he creates an album for India, you know. Like I've never seen another phony rapper, you know. The only fake rapper, like as fake as UNB, would be like Big Deal, you know. These are kind of like phony rappers, fake, you know, gimmicks. These are not real Northeast rappers, you know. They're just, you know, trying to pull the crowd. They're just doing it for the YouTube, you know. They only respect the views, because when he came to Arunachal, he's staying in Arunachal for 1 year, and he is not, you know, he does not know anybody. He does not give anybody props, you know. And obviously, most of the Northeast rappers don't give him props, you know. In Arunachal, mostly people, these kids these days, they are into Desi rap, you know. Like, Desi rap is not the genre for Northeast, but it's going in that direction. Obviously, people in Arunachal, they respect all that Bollywood stuff, you know. So I think we have a good connection with the mainland, and I think a lot of rappers will start getting in reality shows and all that, you know. So I think Arunachal is going in a really good direction, popularity-wise. I think mostly because a lot of popular people who came up on TV are from Arunachal Pradesh, you know. And it's about time we are going to pull up in rap shows also. I've seen his music, like I'm not that much into. Obviously, I listen to Lil Peep and all that, emo raps, but I think Hindi emo rap is kind of cringe. I did not like his, you know, the recent song was good, you know, Naharlagan, that was kind of, but I thought he was from Assam, and all of a sudden he's representing Naharlagan. Like, I was surprised. The song was pretty good, but I don't think he has still earned the right to represent Naharlagan. But apart from that, the song was good, and but that's the only song I liked about him. You know, all his other songs I did not. To be honest, man, no offense, but I didn't like them. You know, it was kind of, you know, emo rap, and Hindi version of emo rap is not for me, man. Obviously, it's Krishna. Lyrics-wise, there's this rapper called Karma, but I think his voice is not that good. But Krishna is like the perfect package. He writes good, he spits very well, and he looks good. Personality-wise, he's very, I think he's the perfect one, man. Back in 2022, 21, my wife was going through pregnancy, and we took a long break. You know, the whole Demons Clique was taking a break. we were not performing around. We were everybody was going through their own stuff, you know. So after my baby came out, like I wanted to push Deon CLI to new heights, you know. Make new music, drop an album, and perform for like. We were already doing very good money-wise, you know. We were making a lot of money, and all of a sudden, when I wanted to push Deon CLI, but everybody was, you know, going through their own stuff, you know, and I was in a real hurry, and they were not cooperating with me, so a lot of misunderstandings happened between us, and that's how mostly we got split up, you know. And also, I think that's the main reason we split up. We did not clarify. After a while, you get separated and you don't clarify things, and gradually things fall apart, and that's how it happened, and that's how it is till now, you know. Keep supporting, you know, real artists, you know. Like there's a lot of gimmicks out there, you know. You have to don't just support them, you know. Support the real ones who are really struggling, because I see a lot of people, their talent, they are very talented, but they lack support, and after a while they just quit music or whatever they do, you know, videography, music production, everything. People always expect free stuff, you know. You should pay these people to keep them alive, you know. These days, obviously I've seen a lot of friends quit music and quit whatever they do, you know, like video shooting and all that, because people don't pay them enough, and after a while their morale is demolished, and that's how they quit, you know. Support these people, you know, keep the scene alive. That's what I want to say.